What's up, y'all? I just wanted to share one of the verses that I was going over in midweek today. It was in First Peter 1 verses 14 and 15. As obedient children, do not be conformed to the passions of your former ignorance, but as he who called you is holy, you also be holy in all your conduct. And I really like in verse 14 where it says, do not be conformed to the passions of your former ignorance. Once Jesus sets you free, you are free. I struggle with lust, and I was always like asking myself, am I really free? Because I had been stuck in the same cycle. But it's really, once you are truly free is when you turn around in repentance and ask God for forgiveness. That is when you're truly free. It doesn't have to be, oh yeah, I've been free from this sin for like a year now, so now I know I'm truly free. You can be free like in an instant. Jesus is like that. He can set you free just like this. And in verse 15 it says, but as he who called you is holy, you will also be holy in all your conduct. And I feel like a lot of these days, Christians, they be like acting one way at church and then like a different way at school. It's like they switch up on you. But it's really, we need to act holy in all that we do, not just at church, not just when you're hanging around Christian friends. You need to act holy even around your non-Christian friends that may influence you to do bad things, that may influence you to like gossip. You have to be a light in this world. I think Jesus calls you to be a light to the world, salt to the earth. Jesus can and will set you free from sin. So don't go back to the sin. It's only going to fulfill you just for a little bit, and then it's really just going to leave you empty. It's truly God's eternal gifts that of heaven, his salvation, setting you free, things like that he promises to you, that you will get eternal fullness, eternal happiness in heaven. I just want to encourage y'all with Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God and what is good and acceptable and perfect. Y'all have a good one.